It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Trey Benson. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Cards and the Texans, and it's coming up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. He stopped on the return of the 27th. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. Leading them out, already a leader of the offense in just his first season, this rookie from Florida.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And that's good for a gain of 5. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throw on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick, instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. To the air, Stroud. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. And you can see that in our final week of the regular season, no one has had a better nose for the end zone than him. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Turning to Benson on third. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
2nd and 10 now. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. With a tough 3rd and long.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
That pass is complete to McBride. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. They'll throw it again. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And have him gain up about a handful there. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 31. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
They give up the gut to Benson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It'll be a gain of 5, so now 4th and short. A decision to be made coming up here. They'll go, Connor. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. They're now set for 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They're going play action. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Benson. Scores. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. That one splits the uprights. That's the end of one. Both teams. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. The Texans to running back Dameon Pierce ready for their next drive. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. As the open man downfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a second quarter lead. That one right. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. As this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. He's got him, that's McBride. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's going deep this time. Big gain downfield. And in for the Arizona touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on the catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there. Yeah. Because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Pierce up the middle. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Got to be 2nd down. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Here we go, 2nd and 9. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. 4th down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Cardinals and DeAndre Hopkins getting set for this next offensive possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Benson once more. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They're throwing it. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
It's 3rd and 7.
This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. To the air, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 48. McBride hauls it in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Escapes the pocket. Wilson's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now and goal to go. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
From the gun on third down. Rolling left, buying some time. Cut near the goal line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break. They'll run. It's Benson. And he's into the end zone. No time left, and they take the lead right as halftime arrives. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we're half... And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pierce. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. On play action, here's Stroud. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw. Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. David Long getting to the spot that time.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 40 on 2nd down. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's a throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Getting out to his left. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be Texans football. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. Stroud off the play fake. Connects with Johnson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down, Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
This throw is cut. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He's on the move. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. So out now comes the punter. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Only 1 quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the give to Pierce. Spins out of one stop. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Stroud from the pistol. This is complete to Schultz. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They give it to Pierce. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete to Dell. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Hits him on the out route. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first. Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Stroud. Pass it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Here's Stroud now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Loss sets them up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Stroud. He's on the move. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. So the penalty yardage moves him a bit closer here for 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Benson on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals holding just a 1-point advantage. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. It's Benson on the give. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead, it's Connor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Right back to Connor. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Final timeout called by the Texans.